Oh, hello, neighbor.
Welcome to Social Distance Happy Hour.
With Josh.
And Cale. What the heck are we doing here?
I don't know. Well, I do know. Happy hour.
Clink, clink.
Social distancing.
Well, sure some crazy times out there, Cale.
It's very crazy out there, Josh.
But you know what? I think it's not that bad.
It's not as bad. You're right.
You know why?
Why?
Is it you?
And we have you.
And
we
all
have
of you.
So, since we can't fill up OHSO and hang out and socialize normally, we invite you guys to sit and have a drink with us. So,
At least a couple times weekly.
what days do you think?
Let's try it.
Jesus Christ.
Tuesday?
I mean, for what it's worth, that alarm is for his heart medication.
Fair enough. I mean, Josh's dad, okay? Everybody, relax.
He
relax.
just turned 75 on the 16th. That's 3 days ago.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean,
Still alive.
still alive.
Still alive. That's
And we all are.
And we all are.
Hey,
Clink.
Social distancing.
So, we like to invite you guys to come, have a drink with us. Obviously from a distance, just because you can't show up here, we like to invite you to grab some of your favorite beer from some of your local favorite breweries. If you're able to get packaging, you're able to go to the grocery store, get something and sit down and
Drink with us.
drink with us. We're going to talk, we're going to have guests, but this is one. This is the pilot.
Episode 1.
Episode 1, the pilot.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Yeah, so...
What's on the docket?
What the heck are we doing here? I mean, besides trying to drink with our friends and neighbors, we're trying to cure that cabin fever that you guys may have or may come to feel. And this way you can sit down. Actually, you know what? If you're watching right now, all 3 or 4 of you,
20.
go grab a beer. Go right now. Get a beer.
If you don't have a beer, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
The whole point,
Honestly, this is...
we're creating literally a social distance happy hour.
Yeah. So, hold on. We'll give you a couple seconds here. Go grab a beer. Actually, now is when your heart medication alarm should go off right now. We were sitting at OHSO, but there's nobody here to see us. Alright. Okay.
All right, you better have a beer. That's
So
too
now
bad.
there's less people watching.
Welcome back. Welcome back. All right.
24.
Yeah.
What are you drinking right now? And feel free to comment
You
in
can
on
comment.
this.
We have a comment guy back there.
Yeah, Bob Black.
Bob Black. So if you comment,
Stratton Taylor says, I love you guys.
oh, thanks.
And he says also, I love you guys.
Woo!
All right. We have one.
We have a very excited person. All right.
Whatever, Kathy's watching or she was.
Oh,
She's out. Yeah. She's out.
Well, she was past tense. Anyway, so we're basically here because we want to instill that sense of community, cure that isolation that you're feeling, and let you know that it's not all about toilet paper and paper towels. It's about your neighborhood still being there, still being fine, and even though times are a little bit scary, it's going to be okay, and we're going to be stronger on the other side of this. But what we want to do is promote our neighborhood and promote our friends and try and make sure that everyone knows that even in these times where it's something that's going to pass, there is still a amazing neighborhood of people that need your support.
We've spent a long time. 2011 is the original open of Arcadia, and we've dumped a lot into our community.
Yeah, there used to be a bar right where we're sitting.
There used to be a bar right here, yeah.
And we want to continue to have a bar right here.
But
What's up, Christina Haney?
Yeah, there you go.
Burr, burr, burr. Anybody that knew that joins Josh's friends, I'm gonna announce it.
But we just want to tell you guys.
Josh has friends.
Yeah.
What?
We just want to tell you guys, we're just because you can't show up, we're still a community. We still look out for each other. We still talk to our brewery friends across the state, our industry friends across the state. That's our business, so that's where we're leaning. But we're trying to do everything that we can to help each other out. I mean, I know probably doesn't want to say this, but our owner's on the corner telling people to come pick up food today, to-go food. Just come in, get food. Everything that helps us as a whole, as a community. You know, whether it be, again, us or another brewery or your local dive shop down the way, you got to support them. Go and buy a gift card. And then when everything's back to normal, you got yourself a gift card. But it helps right now.
Yeah. What we want is we want people to feel safe, but at the same time feel connected. And even though you may be on the other side of your phone / computer, it's not that far away. You know us, we know you for the most part, and we want you to know that like we're all in this together. So it's sort of some sad news, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, the reality is our business, we had to say goodbye this week to literally a couple hundred of our
Employees.
Yeah, our coworkers.
Our coworkers that we grew up with for a decade.
Yeah, almost a decade. And I've never seen a day as sad as a couple days ago when all of our places started shutting down. But the thing is there's still an opportunity for people to support all of these local businesses. OHSO Arcadia, OHSO Gilbert are still doing to-go. You can come in and pick up beers. You can come in and get to-go food.
Josh, today what'd you do?
What did I do today? Oh, yeah. Well, we canned about 45 cases of Boom Dynamite. This is a beer that you guys are familiar with drinking and have drank a lot of. Don't worry, Bob Black is
Bob Black's got it.
He's got our camera. But Boom Dynamite is now available.
Back up. Keep it in the light. There you go.
Boom,
You're good.
Boom Dynamite is now available at the Arcadia store to go. So feel free to drive through and come pick up some of those. But the other thing is there's other great places around here. Like the German Sausage Company still has stuff available.
Fresh meat. You go to the grocery store, can't find it. He's
Meat
got
next
sausages right next door.
It's kind of weird that Cale just pointed at me and said that I have meat, but that's fine. So there's up the street we have Helio Basic. Dustin, phenomenal brewer. You can go there and get food to go. You can get some phenomenal beer. You have Helton down the street. Phenomenal beer.
Yeah.
And I know they're doing to-go growler specials. They might have some food to go. But this is why we want you guys to update us.
This is a community. This is what we do for each other. We look out for each other.
Yeah.
And the community is saying all you need is 2 ferns and you guys are set.
Oh, man. Why didn't we think of ferns?
Yeah, bikes.
Bikes? Yeah, 2 bikes.
Bikes.
What do you mean 2 bikes?
Yeah.
Bikes.
Brett Waters says, boom!
Oh, I love that.
And John Wayne is watching.
Yeah.
Oh, no, John Lane.
Oh, that guy.
Boo.
So that's honestly the thing that we're trying to inspire here is we want people to know. I know Vesuvia, they're up the street.
I don't sprechen.
Yeah, well, they are right up the street where Kitchen 56 used to be, and I know they're doing to-go food as well. There's a ton of local businesses that you can support in this area that will make an incredible difference.
But let's say this. You look out for yourself. You do what you need to do for your family. But also keep in mind your community, because it's the places that you go that are locally owned. We're the ones that are hurting right now. And we spend a lot of time helping build our community. And to see our community hurt so bad as it is right now, the entire world, and there's nothing you can do about it but just ride the wave. But at the same time, whatever you can do to help local goes a long way.
Messina.
Yeah, goes a long way. So
and the thing is the bars have become our new community gathering place. So this is where we come to talk about what we're doing with our families, what we're doing with our lives, what we're doing with all of our with whatever's going on. This is like our community meeting places, and we don't have those right now. Some of you may be lucky enough to be able to work from home. Every single person that is a line cook, bartender, barback, server, busser is out of the job when
Dishwasher.
we are not allowed. Dishwashers.
I
yeah.
love dishwashers.
Yeah, that's the hardest job in a restaurant.
They are the backbone to every industry. Ask any owner.
Yeah.
The dishwasher is the backbone. You have a server walk out.
Yeah,
that's
whatever.
bad. A dishwasher walks out.
You're a restaurant person.
That's it. Yeah. Anarchy.
Yeah, and so that's really what we want people to appreciate, is that any little bit that you can do. Like, we want you to make sure that your family and your family is taken care of. But if you can help out your local businesses, whether it be, you know, all these ones that we're talking about around here, whether it's Helio, whether it's Helton, whether it's Wren House, whether it's
Goldwater,
Goldwater,
Irene's. Yeah.
all of these places are depending on you to continue to support them. And if you act now, we have a lovely gift for you.
Yeah.
If you can support some
Local
of these
businesses.
local places,
Say it with us now. I support local businesses. You have the chance to win. Mine's upside down.
oh well, it's still Cottonelle.
It's still Cottonelle.
This is
Either
the
way
fancy
you
stuff.
look at
Honestly,
it.
watch us.
It's so soft.
Honestly, I feel,
Even in the paper, it's still soft.
it does feel good.
Yes.
Yeah, it does feel nice.
Yeah. You,
Yeah.
Nice.
That's nice.
All right,
All right.
John Lane says Vicina.
Vicina. Yeah,
Adam Davis says Cale's feet smell like sauerkraut. Shannon Matt
It's the German
2 A's
sauce.
and an SKE. Moske. Shannon Maskey. Take your gloves off, but for reals, as a hashtag. I'm just kidding. It's not a hashtag. It's a smiley
I'm
face
being
laughing.
preventative. I'll do one.
Take your gloves off, Cale.
Michael Jackson.
John Lane says a restaurant, a small market, anyone. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, essentially what we have going on here is a place that can provide you a lot of the things that you might find necessary, and you don't have to go into one of those chaotic stores nearby and stab somebody over a toilet paper. Or
Gene RIPPE says you guys are the best, and smiling and laughing.
No.
MDA.
MDA. You are the best.
No.
And you know what?
MDA is the
Cheers.
best. Yeah.
Clink, clink. Social distancing.
No worries.
All right. So, all right, where are we at now?
Honestly, what you really need to do?
Well, John Lane's saying help turn all out. Oh, sorry, help turn all out. Buy small, make a difference in their lives.
I mean, that's true.
Help
Anything-
turn all out. By what is that? I don't know what you're saying, John.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
that's honestly what most of John
how
Lane's
John
text
works.
messages look like, and Cale's too, for the matter.
Hold on. First of
And
all.
Josh's and Rob's and everybody else's text messages.
But but the real thing to do is I know times are chaotic right now, but if you pay attention to how companies treat their employees during this time, it speaks volumes to their core ethics. And if you have a company that's still fighting to try and do something for any of their employees, this is when you realize the people that actually give up poop. That's safe for the internet. I can say poop about their people and about their community.
Yeah.
I mean, that's honestly what is incredible.
Joe doesn't think you guys are 6 feet apart.
Well,
It's the camera.
That, duh. Have you ever heard of camera angles, bro?
yeah, Joe, the camera does add 4 feet or subtract 4 feet.
Subtract.
That's what it is.
Adds.
But I will also say,
10 feet, it's 6, yeah.
Joe, I will say that we are struggling, and we all are struggling at what we're doing in these times where we don't even know what's happening hour to hour. However, we do have access to some incredible brewery chemicals, and we have isopropyl alcohol and peroxyacetic acid, which is actually proven at a 1 ounce to 5 gallon ratio to kill the coronavirus. So Cale and I did bathe each other then bathe ourselves in those
They're looking
chemicals.
for 2 lucky oil boys.
Yeah,
Mark
actually,
Summers here.
we could have a volunteer next week. That
What up,
wants
Pooch?
to
Come
bathe
here.
us.
Oh, bring the dog over.
Yeah, but no. So anyway, the other things we want to do is just let people know what we have around here, and I mean, on top of
Hope has a question.
we got questions.
Yeah, Hope has a question.
All right, how about this?
What can we do to help? We want to drink more OHSO beer.
Oh, well, that's
Actually, we want to drink more OHSO beer!
Bob Black.
Bob Black.
When you get a question, you do this, and we'll pause.
All right, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I like this. This is pilot.
Okay.
Mark Sen says, I can't wait to support you tomorrow. I'm just going to go through the comments while I'm doing this. Jeffrey David's watching. Mark Semler says, take off your pants, Josh. Jason says, what are you guys doing about increasing dogs? Wait, what are you doing? What are you guys doing
Steroids.
about the increase
Legal steroids.
in dogs that are being sent to the shelter because of the economy? Love the patio bar, by the way. That's actually a really great question.
Okay,
No,
so-
it is.
And then Candida says, this is so fun, do it again. And Galen Davis says, I'm watching.
Hi, Galen. Hey.
Okay.
Congrats on your retirement, Galen.
So,
Yeah,
do you want
maybe
those
I'm-
questions back to
Spend
back,
your
or are you
retirement
good?
money here, buddy.
Yeah, spend that retirement.
So,
money.
what can we do to help?
What can we do to help?
Let's start with that.
Yeah,
So,
very important.
what can we do to help? As a company, even the people that are still employed have made incredible sacrifices to try to keep
We're floating.
what our
Yeah.
owners have built
Yeah.
and what we have built as a company in existence. There is, if you think about all of the spaces that you go into for OHSO, every one of those spaces pays rent, pays electricity, pays every bit of things that you see around here. It is costing money, and those bills still are coming in.
Even when there's no employees.
Even when there's no employees. And for the people that have been here since the moment we've opened, and that's even longer than I worked here, it's about as long as Cale's worked here, it is absolutely heartbreaking to think of the fact that we had to say goodbye temporarily, hopefully, to hundreds of people that are like our dear friends and the people that you know from your community. So what can you do? You can come in and pick up to-go beers. We have myriad of options. We have we just canned 35 cases of Boom Dynamite, and we're gonna can another 45 tomorrow morning. We have cans of our various barrel-aged beers, and now you know what? I know people are hunkering down.
But
and
you can get growlers of beer.
you can get growlers of beer.
Whatever's on our list.
Anything on our list. Check out the OHSO Arcadia page. Check out the OHSO
You
Gilbert
can
page.
go to our distillery and buy bottles of vodka.
Yeah.
And you could stock up for however long you want.
I mean, it's. If
Ask-
I'm gonna be at home, my drinking's gonna die.
Ask for Jeff.
Responsibly.
If you're
Ask
gonna do
for
that.
Jeff.
Ask
Yeah,
for Jeff.
Ask for Jeff.
So, what are you guys doing to increase the increase in dogs that are being sent in the shelter because of the economy?
You know
Anything?
what? Is we as a company have supported incredible amounts of shelters, and
We have an angel for OHSO. Her name is Kathy O'Brien.
Yep.
Andy Neiman.
And Andy
That's
Neiman.
true.
Arizona
And there are
Animal
several
Welfare
more.
League.
There are several more you can't name. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and there's a thousand we can't name. But what we're trying to do is anything that we can do to stay afloat and continue our mission. What we have done is, if you know us as a company, at every location there is been give backs to all of these charities.
We've had adoptions, give backs.
Insane amounts. My wife and I adopted our dog from a shelter that had a give back at OHSO Paradise Valley. So if you
But
want
you kind of
those,
like her, right? Just kind of, sort of.
my wife or my dog?
Choose wisely.
Both. Yeah, no, I like both. I love them both. But if you want those things to continue, and we want those things to continue, we need the ability to stay open as a company, and at least function through this.
We use our platform as a company to do a lot of community work. And if we lose that platform, obviously
We can't help.
do that.
Yeah.
But for dogs, for our community, for our schools,
for local schools.
for
I mean,
I'm telling you, I do a lot of the charity stuff. I work with so many charities every year and give to all over our state. And I can't even tell you how bad this is affecting us to be able to help them. Go ahead.
Every beer festival that's been canceled is a charity thing for the most part.
So
Bob-
Judy
Bob-
Bizozero has been coming there since you opened. You guys rock.
Ah, cheers.
This one's for me. The announcer has a sexy voice. Not like Jake from State Farm though.
What are you wearing, Bob Black?
Bob Black from.
You wouldn't know what I'm wearing. You in a sixtel, Josh? Sixtel?
Yeah, a sixtel.
What
about
about
a sixtel?
Oh, hey, we have beer.
That's for Michelle Lee.
If you have a kegerator.
Wait,
and
she's saying, did she
Hold
say
on.
She said, you in a sixtel, Josh? Question mark?
you in a sixtel? Like me in a sixtel?
YOUINASIXTELJOSH.
I feel like I'm more than 5.16 gallons, but I appreciate that.
No.
Yeah. There's
Hope Davis says, yum! Exclamation 3 times. Are all the canned beers at all locations? Question marks.
So currently right now, what we are being able to sell is at Arcadia and Gilbert. Sadly, and this is part of the reason that we want to address, one, we know the struggles that you're all going through, and we want you to let you know the struggles that we're going through. OHSO Paradise Valley is completely closed down now.
Shut.
Until there's some resolution to this. OHSO Frank Lloyd Wright is on the cusp of that same situation. OHSO Gilbert will be to go going forward, probably starting Friday, and OHSO Arcadia. Every one of the employees that you know and love since 2011 pretty much have been like, I mean, it sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Facebook.
You can say those things. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
it's hard. There's a lot of love. We're a very close family, and there's been a lot of tears.
yeah, and insane.
And I don't even want to go there. But if someone said, if you do this in 2 weeks, we'll be back, there'd be zero questions. The problem is we don't know how long this will be. This is why we want to do this for you.
And for us, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, because what else do we do?
Anyway. But, go ahead.
So Galen Davis says, you guys are my hero.
No, Galen. Galen is a just recently retired Phoenix police officer. An undercover Phoenix police officer, which I don't think now we're blowing your cover, Galen, because now that you're retired, like, I think we're good now.
Tim Weeble's watching.
Oh, hey, Tim. Tim is actually my hero.
John Lane says Cale's almost matching today.
Yeah. Well,
Chris Ailes is watching.
All rules out the
Jeffrey
book, John.
David,
He said it
Giants
himself.
or Packers? Question mark.
Giants.
oh,
San
are you
Francisco
kidding me?
Giants.
Packers.
San Francisco Giants. Perfect.
Yeah. We don't even go on sports with us right now.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Wait,
we're big-
hold on.
You know what?
If sports are shut down,
I know,
does
no,
it
we're not even
exist?
going there. All right.
So if we
All right, hold on. Jeffrey
No.
David.
No,
Giants
I was gonna
Packers.
say, if we are going to talk about sports, the only thing going on right now is the Iditarod. And if that is
Iditarod,
the
that's
thing,
true.
if that is the thing, we can talk about it next week because we are all about mush madness. Mush madness.
Mush madness. Alaska.
The Great Frontier.
That one got me.
Dog
Yeah.
racing.
Yeah.
Kathy O'Brien is Amazing Human Being by Mark Semler. Real question though.
That is an amazing
Real
movie.
question. Kathy O'Brien's Amazing Human. But real question: would y'all prefer people bringing in growlers or buying new growlers? I know sanitation's an issue for some patrons, so it would make sense to either crowler or buy new.
So we don't have the means to crowler at our locations, but we are canning as much as we can. Sorry,
Fun.
I know, the redundancy.
Oh, man. Clink.
Social distancing.
distancing.
We are canning as much as we can now. If you do have a growler that you want to bring in, we would prefer to fill a new one. And I'm sure we can
Fill new growlers. Buy all the cans you can. We're going to. That's what these guys are dedicated to in the next few weeks is can. If you have a kegerator, we have half barrels and 6 barrels. You can buy and just have at your house. And it could be any beer, really. Like,
Yeah.
if it's barrel aged and you want to splurge, go for it. Like, I mean, I don't know. I just said
Yeah.
it, but it's
I mean,
live,
let's
so
do it.
it's on. Yeah.
Galen Davis is chiming in again. He's saying OSO is a staple in the AZ community, so everybody should please support. I agree with that completely, full-heartedly.
And Galen, that's great, but I think all of our Arizona breweries are
Everybody.
stable.
Yeah.
Like
Every small
you
business.
talk about Red House. You
It
talk
doesn't
about
have to be a brewery, just
every business.
Arizona, local, anything. There's one of those, and it's in this state.
Yeah.
It matters to this state. And it goes beyond everything else because the people who do that spend so much time and interact with all the community. We hear the patrons, we help out, we do benefits, we do everything we can for that local. I don't care for Mesa, Queen Creek, West Side, but we happen to be here in Arcadia, and this is where it happened, and this is where we are.
And you know what? Let me tell you where that's coming from. Come on,
Come here.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm unplugging.
just kidding. You can leave.
No, I'm coming.
You're in. You
Fuck
called them.
you, Josh. You're getting
So
it.
let me
Sorry. That's the F word.
language.
Bob.
Let me
Hey,
tell you where that's
People are
coming from.
demanding.
Cale right here is a native Phoenician, and I believe Phoenix, Arizona became a state in 1912. And on a specific
That is oh so true.
That is a specific date in 1912. I want to say it's in February. It's a day that inspires love. February 14th. And what's so special about that is that somebody else became a person on February 14th, just a little bit more recently. Mr. Cale Ellsworth right here. He is as Arizona as you can get. As Arizona as OHSO.
Oh yeah, I'll eat rocks. Oh yeah.
So
I will sting a scorpion.
you may think there's 5 C's, and that is climate, cotton, copper, citrus, and cattle. But actually, there's 6 C's.
Somebody's cracking up about this, by the way.
I thought you were gonna say cake.
Cale.
Kale. That's me. I love this sound.
The 6 C's of Arizona.
That's a good beer name. Clink.
Social distancing.
Oh my god. Brody wants pictures of my feet.
Ew.
Thanks, Brody.
that's
Cheers,
creepy.
brother.
All right.
Hey, Brody.
All right.
Keg up that hotness. My main point is you guys rock from Michelle Lee. Everyone is freaking out, and rightfully so. I really hope that OHSO comes out okay after all this calms down. I love OHSO. Adrian Mori.
No, but I like that Brody's on here right now.
Oh,
because-
Jeffrey David wants to know how to buy gift cards.
Oh, that's great. So, OHSOBrewery.com.
Adam Davis said buy him on OHSOBrewery.com.
Yeah. Adam.
Adam!
We got this.
It's not on Slack, Adam.
Evan says, what's up, Effers? John Lane, online or in person?
Yeah, both of those are possibilities.
I like in person. You get it to go. You buy a gift card, and you're good.
But let's talk about more things, though. And I'm glad that Brody was on here because Brody has helped start, really expand our barrel program.
Big time.
And, yeah, it's awesome. And next Friday, we want to release our barrel-aged Mexican chocolate stout,
Wait.
Tequiro.
But is that meddled at all?
I think it did. You know what? Back when they used to still have beer festivals
When a
and
lot of people
competitions,
can gather?
when good people
Oh,
could
yes.
gather
Oh,
together,
yes.
was Great American Beer Festival, and Tequiro got a silver.
At
The
the
Great
Great
American
American Beer
Beer-
Festival?
yeah.
Isn't that really hard to do?
I feel it's difficult and slightly prestigious.
Interessante.
And a lot of
That's
other Arizona breweries have meddled in there too, which is why you should be supporting these awesome breweries that need your help right now. And next Friday, we are still going to put out Take Hero. You will be able to get that beer at Gilbert. You'll be able to get it at Arcadia. And even though you may not be able to come in and share a 12-ouncer with us.
We will, next Friday, we're going to have
Well,
this
now
live.
we're changing the dates already.
Yeah, we're already
changing the dates.
It's live. I do what I want. You know what? You get beer. Next Friday, we're going to have a toast with Take Hero for everybody. But you don't get Take Hero. You get a Take Hero.
No.
Here or there. We will cheers to you. Take Hero.
Yeah. So just know that you can pick that up at Arcadia, and you can pick that up at Gilbert, next Friday.
Galen Davis says, mush madness.
Mush Madness.
He
We're
gets
back to the Iditarod.
He gets it.
Hey,
He gets
Galen.
it. All right.
Clink, social distancing.
Tito's watching. Christine Myers is watching. Megan Calloway Munt's
Tito?
watching. Yeah.
Like
Tito
Michael
Alvarez.
Jackson's brother? or
Tito Alvarez.
Oh, Tito.
Tito.
So Tito is somebody that none of you know, and is one of the most crucial people to this company. Tito has helped build every location.
Do you know when you're like, oh, I like how they did that? Or the bike fans that we have out back?
Yeah.
Guess who builds those?
Tito.
Tito
Roy,
and
Victor,
his, yeah.
the
and
whole
his buddies.
crew.
Yeah.
And Tito's one of them, and Tito is...
Love him. And he's affected as well.
And, by the way, take hero, Tito.
Take care of him.
Brody's wondering why we missed his question, but I think that we assessed that whenever I put my feet in front of the camera. I think that was a good time. Can we do once a week regardless of circumstance, says Adam Davis.
Yes. I think
we're going to do twice, right?
Well, we're doing twice a week now because...
Megan Calloway Munt says, have you been drinking?
I hope so.
Happy hour!
Megan, you better be
John
drinking.
Lane
hour.
says feet.
All right, let's get on the feet. This is weird.
Yeah, honestly, it's not going to turn into that.
We
type of
have
thing.
1 feet in that.
John
feet
Lane also
is-
says, I can barely take 10 minutes to these guys in person. 20 minutes online is like an eternity.
I mean, for what it's worth, this is a good distance for John Lane, too.
First of all, so just
Evan asks if you have the cure for the corona
You know
virus.
what? We don't, but that's
Nah.
not, honestly,
we're
that's
working
not
on
even
it.
that focus.
We're working on it.
Ian says, hi, friends. Dakeen Beckman, Josh, what's up, dude?
Hey, Doc.
You guys still going to be doing can releases?
Doc,
You just
you
got
may
in.
have just missed it. Doc, we're dropping 2 of them next week. We are going to have a lager that is made with ginger, lemongrass, and green tea.
It's like
And we're-
sushi.
Oh,
Sushi.
it's fantastic. And we are going to also have Take Hero next Friday. And if you can't make it on Friday, don't worry. We are going to make sure that you have the ability to get this can for the next, couple days.
He says, yeah!
Yeah, Doc, if you guys don't know Docine is one of the elite people in
Awesome.
the beer community.
Yeah.
Like, one of the most supportive and wonderful people. Mark Semler, if you're still watching, by the way, your page that you've created for small businesses in Arizona and dealing with this COVID emergency is one of the most productive pages that you could have ever created. And I know it's taking over where you had to add admins today because you couldn't keep up with it. And that's a testament to how awesome the Arizona beer community is. So if any of you are not involved with that, Mark can maybe share that in the comments and we can, going forward, it is an incredible resource to know the small businesses that are in the area that are open, that are still doing to-goes, that are still selling beer, that are delivering beer, that are trying to keep you in tap with your local market and letting you support the local market and able to,
I saw the president of Arizona Restaurant Association or whatever. We have Arizona Restaurant Week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every year. Soon, and it'll be online, but I saw yesterday on the news they're going to do an Arizona Takeout Week. So they're encouraging everybody, go to your favorite local place and get takeout. Because, again, that just helps us float through the end of this chapter, and that's all we need. Obviously, we're doing this because of the people who love us. We want to be connected still. I go absolutely insane when I can't be with people, and being quarantined for a day or two, I get itchy. And I'd love to be out here. Anybody who knows me personally, I always come by and say hi because I love to make that contact with you.
Yeah, and that's
But
actually
that helps us float.
Oh, sorry. That's actually a good segue though, because I'm guessing by a lot of the people that have been commenting, you know who Rob Fulmer is, who is the executive director of the.
He used to be
Arizona
this. Now he's this.
Yeah, well, but there's a patch here now because he shaved off some for a benefit for, and that's what it's such a testament to this community. But Rob, and a few other people did different shaves for charity to raise money for.
Was it 50 shaves?
50 Shaves of Rob. It was 50 Shades of Rob. But he is one of the people that participated in shaving for McCall, who is going through breast cancer right now, and the community as a whole raised $40,000 for
in a day.
Yeah,
in the community. This is not. Yeah.
But speaking for what Rob is doing currently, who has been
for us, for our community,
for our breweries, for our distilleries,
Tell
for
me
our
who
wineries.
Rob is, though.
Yeah, Rob is the executive director of our Arizona Craft Brewers Guild. And today, actually I take that back, technically yesterday, this was submitted to Doug Ducey. And it is
Doug Ducey
is governor of Arizona. And also huge in the ice cream community.
Oh, ice cream. Me too.
Yeah. There was a bill that's submitted to him, and hopefully it is something that can pass. And since we got to this part of it, I'm going to read off just the bullet points of it. It would temporarily allow restaurants to sell beer and wine for off-premise consumption, whether for to-go orders or delivery.
What does that mean?
It would allow people that don't have the ability to deliver alcohol to do it temporarily because they don't have the ability to allow people to come into their restaurants. They don't have the ability to let people come into their breweries. They don't have the ability for people to come into their distilleries or wineries. Right. So they are going to be allowed if this can pass. This is why you need to contact Doug Ducey and the state of Arizona over it. But it would allow restaurants to sell beer and wine for off-premise consumption, whether it's for to-go orders or for delivery. It would temporarily enhance Arizona's unemployment insurance, and this is for our employees. This is for the hundreds of people that I had to watch our owners
just
shed
us.
zero, and that's
Us.
just us.
Just us.
So you're talking million in the state. I mean, this is the biggest time of the year for people to
spring training gone. This is Arizona's biggest month is March, and it's wiped away.
Temporarily enhance Arizona's unemployment insurance programs by providing a reserve for employees who would be eligible for unemployment benefits without an increase in the employer insurance rates, and a 1-week waiting period for job search requirements. It would also temporarily extend the period for remitting sales tax and making income tax payments. They would also propose suspending the liquor luxury tax for breweries, farm wineries, and craft distilleries for 90 days.
What does that mean for us?
It's just being able. So think about the fact right now that you may not have a paycheck coming in, and you still have
bills.
You still have taxes, and you're still being billed. You're still being billed and things.
We still have a mortgage.
Yeah,
that's what hurts. Is
APS.
We can't open. We still have a mortgage.
Yep.
We still have electricity. We still have water.
Yeah. And so this would suspend the liquor luxury tax for breweries, farm wineries, and craft distilleries for 90 days, eliminating penalties for untimely transaction privilege. So if right now you are unable to pay your bills, it would eliminate the penalties for that. Encouraging lenders to consider loan deferment until 3 months after our state of emergency is over, and extending the cure period for various administrative violations during this crisis. And I know it's a lot of technical terms, but what it really is basically saying is allow us to sell our product somehow to consumers that still want to purchase it. Allow us to defer payments that we would be happily able to make once our businesses are up and running.
I don't want to get on a box, and I don't want to get too left or right on all this, but
that's none of that.
But small business like us and the people that we've come to contact with who love us, we're closed and we're done. And we're trying to make a means. And they say we can't open and we can't give to groups of more than whatever. Whereas other mega companies are hiring hundreds of thousands of people to ship you boxes. And I won't even say their name, but you know who they are. And they could have a warehouse full of thousands of people, but somehow that's okay. That to me is where that separation, where we're bleeding and we're trying, and this is where we have come to, and it crushes me. And I hate it. I hate it.
And that's where the local community steps in.
That's what we asked.
Whatever, the original question. What can we do? You think local. Go to AJ's and buy every Arcadia vodka bottle off the shelf and never let it be stocked. And I
pretend it's toilet paper. Pretend Arcadia brand spirits.
My God.
Oh my God. Honestly.
Can that be the new hashtag?
Yeah.
Hashtag
we wish we were toilet paper. Can we do some questions again? It's getting a little bit dull. We only have 24. 22. They're all dying off. So, hey, y'all, quit bagging on G, says Dakeen. So, couldn't we just sit on the canal 6 feet apart, says Cam.
Can we bring like our... It's getting warmer. We can bring like
Put some of
floaties.
those sweet gold locks of yours into the lager, says Ian or Jan Harwell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ian.
It's a golden fish.
Ian, by the way, is ground control out on the west side. And Ian is one of the most phenomenal beer community people.
He also says, I'll take your Taquiero for GC.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, ground control.
You got it. You got it.
Guaranteed.
Dave Rosas was probably watching. He might not be anymore, but so glad you have a handsome camera, guy, says Evan.
I feel like Bob is making that up.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Jessica Combs is watching. Hi, Christine, says the Keen. Hi, guys. This is amazing. Happiest I've been in days. Thank you. I go absolutely insane when I'm quarantined with you, Cale, says Ian. Todd Sullivan. Cale, come by and have a beer.
Who's that?
Todd Sullivan.
Oh, Todd, that's a neighbor.
Hope Davis. Which locations are you doing takeout? PV? Question mark?
No.
No.
So Arcadia.
I think you already
and
addressed
Gilbert.
it, but...
And honestly, it is, as you guys know, hour by hour, everything changes. And sadly, that's how it happens for us.
Soon.
But currently, it's going to be Gilbert and Arcadia that will be doing the takeout. But let's move on to like happier moments of this.
Yeah.
Do you want to get to the bottom of the comments or not?
One more
Just gonna
comment.
skip?
Yeah, give us
Do you want to just
Pick the
do we
best
just run
comment.
through? Oh, pick the best. I can't see them all, man.
Pick two.
Well, let me just roll through them and then we'll get to the end
yeah.
real quick.
No, I have other stuff, but yeah.
All right, so Josh, can I get a case of Taquiero shipped to San Francisco?
Jeff,
David.
Jeff, I know you're coming here soon. So
Oh,
Why? How is he flying?
And Ian says, I got you, Jeff.
Ground control.
Thelma's watching. John Lane replying to Hope. PV's closed. Brody Kaufman, feet in a picture. Weekend with food. Change.org. Everyone support.
It's a weird guy.
So yeah, Glenn Davis says change.org. Everyone support it.
Yes,
So-
absolutely.
Oh.
I shared it on my personal page, if you know, and most of the people that I know have also shared it in the last few days. Change.org. Please share and support that. I'm sure it'll do nothing, but whatever. At least we let people know what we want.
Dakeen's got a public service announcement that anybody who has APS, if you call and let them know that you're having financial hardships, they'll give you $100 off of your next bill.
That's true.
And that's nice.
That is true.
Say it again. Say it slow.
Okay, so anyone who has APS, which is the person that supplies your power to your house, if you call them and let them know you're having a financial hardship, they'll give you $100 off your next bill.
Yeah.
Also, I believe, never mind.
But that's awesome.
No,
So
that's
Ian,
so awesome.
you're killing it, Cale. Ground Control loves you. Can you put a link to how we can contact the governor?
Yeah, actually.
And the name of the bill?
We will. So it is.
Write it. We need
will
to
add this to it. It is. Yep.
Also,
so-
Dakeen loved how I said that Ian was Jan.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Hey, Jan Harwell, how are you?
So the thing is we will share the link for the bill that Rob is currently sharing with Ducey. So we will add that to our pages and try and get all of that going. So you'll have an ability to do it.
What about the Dark Sky collab on the 26th? Somebody's asking.
So Dark Side collab on the 26th was planned for the beginning of baseball season, which is Smash Brothers, and that is
My
such
favorite.
a perfect transition. So let me
No,
tell
but it
you.
makes me so sad.
Let me tell you about Dark Sky. Ryan Sandlin is one of the most wonderful people that we know, and he is a person that and Jordan Gregory is up there, and Tiffany's up there, and all of those wonderful people that are also going through the same hardship that we're going through. So, we have a collab that is a barley wine that was aged in OHSO whiskey barrels.
We did this collaboration
on
last year, opening day
2019. And we played wiffle ball very poorly.
I did awesome.
Yeah,
I
was great.
I went yah many a times.
Ryan, yeah.
Ryan's a lefty. He went yah a lot. He hit trucks.
I don't know what that.
Ryan hit trucks. Yeah.
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 So, Ryan also has, you may not know this because you aren't in all these horrible beer group posts, but yeah, Jesus is definitely involved in this.
Yeah.
So, Ryan has this, I don't know, I would say Ryan has this kind of...
Wart?
No,
What?
I would say he has like a...
Yeah, you're losing viewers left and right here.
Well, you know what? It's not about that. So Ryan has been accused of taking small baby chugs of barley wine.
Little itty
Dainty,
tasters.
little
Like,
bit. But I happen to know Ryan can drink a barley wine.
big time.
Big time. Yeah, he can drink it.
Big time.
And we brewed a barley wine that was scheduled to come out, and now it's being pushed because of the baseball season and because of all of our growing time. But because of that, Cale and I are undeterred. And we very much,
This is off the cuff.
we very much would like to promote the fact that
We gotta show the. You gotta brand it a little. It's from the bone. Yeah, he knows. Just for Ryan.
this is for Ryan. And you know what I know is that Ryan is coming down here next week to deliver beer because, like all of our small business people, they're doing everything that they can to keep their business going. So we want Ryan.
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 Not Ryan, it's Ryan.
Oh, Ryan.
Ryan. We want Ryan to be a guest next week. Right here, there's space. Oh, yeah.
Right here on my lap.
Yeah,
On my
somebody's- we could keep our legs together. Yeah. So, we want Ryan to be a guest next week, where he can, where we can also tell
Yeah.
John Rowley.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that's
Like we're interstatal.
yeah.
What is that?
Well, we can tell John Rowley
corners.
to drag his grizzly butt out here
Bum.
and do this. Chug a barley wine.
So we invite you. Hold on, Ryan. This is for you, but we also invite you. Let us know if you're a local business brewery and you want to come on the show. Find me. Find Josh. You're on it. Cheers, Ryan.
Wow.
Social distancing. Social distancing. All right.
So, if you're a local business, reach out to us. Whether it's a local brewery, whether it's a local restaurant, whether it's a local friend in need.
If you're a local angel, like clothing, like local, just if you're
anything.
local. Okay.
We want to know, and we want to respect the social distancing. Our name of this is joking, but not completely joking.
We're doing this because we still want to be connected with you, and I would love to see everybody who's in. I would love to see your faces because I love to see your face. And right now, it's not the time. But give it however long it takes. But one day it'll be brighter, and we will see your face again.
So if you're available, we want a person in any one of these, and specifically Ryan and John Rowley.
You're getting called having it.
Yeah, you're getting called out.
So Ian Harwell says, Ryan, Mr. Sandin is definitely one of the best dudes, and barley wine is life.
Barley wine is life.
And Adam Davis says, by the time this is over, these two ding-dongs will have the set fully consumed. Please make sure to ring it in and comp it out.
Oh, boo.
for what it's worth, Adam.
And Ian wants to do karate in the basement. That's the last comment.
For what it's worth, Adam, is we Ubered here on our own dime.
Yeah. And we're going to Uber here on your dime. So call us an Uber so we can get home safe. If you care about your community, Adam Davis, call us an Uber.
But let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
So I will say, much incredible love to all of our local breweries, restaurants, businesses of all sorts. We're in this together because if this goes on for a long time, we're struggling and feeling this together. So,
and if you're a local business owner and you're underwater, call us and let us know, and we can mention that. Like, I promise. Like,
yeah, let's get you on here.
I don't really care. Like, I will tell people to go help you float just so it helps you, because we obviously we want to be here, but we also want you to be there. So if you're like, I can't go another 2 weeks, let us know and we'll blast it hard.
Yeah,
like,
get here next week and we'll have you in.
Yeah.
So, I guess with that, we should probably get on our bikes and get out of here.
Did they go reverse?
Yeah, they go reverse.
All right.
Adios, neighbor.
Bye, neighbor. Woo! Adios.
Josh, Cale, we love you.